Hello all, and welcome to my super duper on time July book haul. In case you didn't know, I'm Rachel from Beauty and the Bookshelf, and this may look a little different to you, and that's because I moved. And I'm still messing with settings. I can't figure out a good spot to get lighting, so the lighting is still kind of off here. I don't know how well the quality is and if you can see me. And I'm totally wearing heels because I'm standing up, and I'm average height, but you still can't quite see me, and this is I got the top bunk. I'm sharing with my sister, which is super fun. And also I have a cold. So I sound super like, you know, stuffy. Like, you know how Phoebe in Friends, like, she sounds amazing when she's sick? No, not me. I sound disgusting, so I'm sorry that I sound disgusting. But I do have a book haul for you this month. You may notice that I also didn't do one for June. And that's because, well, like I said, I moved. And it was way too much going on. And honestly, here's the sad thing about moving. Like 99% of my books are in storage. Yeah, so I have one bookshelf here with certain books that I kept on it, like some favorites, like Throne of Glass and A Court of Mist and Fury, and then some books I'm hoping to get read. So those stayed. And then, well, I've bought a few books recently, so those are on there too, but everything else is in storage, including like the entirety of my June book haul, except for like The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Everything else is in storage, so I had to skip it, and it probably was for the best because that video would have never ever ended, because part of that book haul included the Goodwill sale where books were half off, and I got like 40 books, no joke, from Goodwill, and that was just the Goodwill portion of my book haul. I also went to, like, Dollar Tree has books, like legit books, so it worked out for the best. But I do have some books to share with you today. I did get a couple of the new Idlewize books, The Freemason's Daughter and Wait for Me, maybe. They're both like historical romance things or something, so I'm super here for that. But so for review books, I participated in Atomic Comic Con in Tacoma, Washington in July, and I was on a blogging panel with a couple other bloggers and some authors, including Kendara Blake and then Jennifer Bardsley. And Jennifer Bardsley gave me a copy of her book Genesis Girl for review, so I'll be reading that soon. Thank you, Jennifer. And you've probably seen it all over Bookstagram lately, so I'm excited to read it. I think it's kind of a futuristic thing, and I kind of like that. And then from Random House, I believe, The Secret Horses of Briar Hill by Megan Shepherd, which is a sort of fantasy middle grade. So interesting to see what happens with that. And plus, there are horses, and where I live now just happens to have horses. So, like, bonus so cool. If you saw my picture on Instagram, where I'm at Beauty and the Bookshelf, notice that this picture has a certain creature in the background for this book, so that's fun. I got some goodies from my secret sister, who is Meg at Sweeney Boy, so thank you, Meg. Red Rising by Pierce, I always want to say Brosnan, by Pierce Brown, which I really want to read, because, like, first of all, he's here all the time, and, like, let's be honest, have you seen what he looks like? Yeah. And also because Phantom Rin on, like, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter just fan art for this series all the freaking time, and it looks awesome, so I'm really excited to finally read it, hopefully soon. She also got me a copy of The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig, which is a very cool time travel-y, mappy type book, and if you know me, you know I love maps. The Lovely Reckless by Cami Garcia, and then Frostblood by Ellie Blake. So thank you, Meg. So romance, and I think romance with, like, fantasy stuff, so cool. My Dollar Tree haul. I'm not even kidding you, like, go to your Dollar Tree. I got like over 10 books at one. I got like 14 or 15 from one of the Dollar Trees. I was like, in most of the titles, I actually knew. And for $1 a piece, like, honestly, can you beat that? You can't. So I got If We Kiss by Rachel Vale. The Ice Cream Girls by Dorothy Coompson. All I Need by Susan Colasanti. Landry Park by Bethany Hagen, which when I posted a picture of my haul, everybody's like, OMG, Landry Park. So clearly I need to read this one soon. And I think I have the arc of the sequel. Jubilee Manor? Yes. The Friday Society by Adrian Kress. And Shooting Stars by Allison Rushby. Yeah, legit books from Dollar Tree. Who knew? So I went to University Bookstore in Seattle for book signing, and they just happened to have like a half-off book sale for their clearance section. So I picked up My Fair Lady by Laura Wetterston, Mapmaker by Mark Bomback and Galaxy Craze, which I'm super excited about because maps. I mean, do you see what's up there? That's a globe light. Garage sale find. Out of Control by Sarah Alderson, which I read in eArchive, I believe. It's actually really, really good. I liked it, so excited to own a copy. And yeah, that is the bookstore haul. You can't be near a half-price books and not go to half-price books. It's not possible. So I did pick up a few books, mostly in the clearance section. Some cheap and on a budget, but I did actually sneak in some that weren't. So I got Tease by Amanda Messiel, which I love that cover. Look at the shiny. I love the shiny. Parasite by Myra Grant, which I've seen around. It looks interesting and creepy. I need to read it soon because I have an idea for a Bookstagram photo. Seraphina and the Black Cloak by Robert Beatty. My Secret Guide to Paris by Lisa Schroeder. You by Caroline Kepnes, which I've actually already started because, like, I've been seeing this book all over the place. I'm like, okay, what's the fuss? What's it about? I like thrillery stuff, and I haven't been a bad reader lately. I haven't been reading much at all. But I've gotten like 100 pages into this one and need to pick it back up again, but it's interesting. We'll say that it's interesting. Don't know what else you say about it. Last but not least, Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. And let's see what else she can do after Gone Girl. Because that book was fucked up. I mean, have you read it? Have you seen the movie? I don't want to know what goes on in her mind. I don't. And last but not least, some other book purchases. Like Cloaked by Alex Flynn, which I got at a garage sale for like 25 cents. I don't know if it's supposed to be any good. I remember reading Beastly years ago before I like got into any books at all, and I didn't care for it. I didn't think it was very good, so we'll see what her other books are like. I picked up a copy of This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab because she was here for her book signing, and it's a good book. I really liked it. I don't sound very enthusiastic. I struggle to love her books like everybody else does. The concept here is super interesting, and she also told us about one of her future books. Oh my gosh. That sounds really good and I need it now. Like now. And then I got two upcoming book club books. So People of the River by W. Michael Geer and Kathleen O'Neill Geer, which I think is like prehistoric stuff, and I love dinosaurs, so I'm excited about that. And then this month's pick is The Prestige by Christopher Priest, which I think is like magic and stuff, so hope that's good. I don't know if I'll actually make it to book club because there's a concert I want to go to that day. I want to go see Able Nation and Congos and stuff, so if I get tickets, no book club, I'm still going to try to read the book. We'll see. I hate to miss book club, but I really don't want to miss that concert. And last but not least, the book of the month, probably, Saga Volume 6 by Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan. This was interesting to read because when I read the first 5, I pretty much binged them all in a row. So this is like, I kind of forgot what happened, and it's so short. And it ends on a cliffhanger, like they all do. And now I have to wait who knows how long for the next volume, so that's always fun with Saga. But I love the artwork in this series. Like, it's really good. So if you're looking for a graphic novel series to read, this one, just read it for the art. It's so good. Well, that is all for me today for July, but don't worry, I have more YouTube videos coming. I have a 90-second novel coming up for the Doorway in the Deep by K.E. Ormsby, which is really, really good. And hopefully I'll have some other 90-second novels coming up soon. And I have some more ideas of things to do on YouTube. For instance, it's about time for my now annual read-along of the Throne of Glass series, since Empire of Storms is like a month away. And I might do like a reread thought theory stuff with the books and use YouTube for that rather than just writing it out in the blog. So you can expect to see more of me this month for sure, and I will try my best to be on time for my August book haul. Until then, see you later.